I'm Gary Frame. My wife and I live in a 1936 bungalow in a historic section of Plaza Midwood here in Charlotte. We determined that we had a problem or a need to do something about our crawl space when my wife and I both began working from home a couple of years ago. And what we found was that in the wintertime, the room that we had converted into an office was very uncomfortable because the floor was very cold. Well, I basically found by having recognized we had an issue we wanted to fix, I went and did an internet search. Obviously looking for a local firm. I'm an engineer, a project engineer, so I'm perhaps more aware of things like that in general than most people. So I wanted to make sure I found a reputable company and somebody that I'd heard of before. I did send through the internet requests for information from several local companies, and Mike was the only one that responded to that. Being an engineer, I had a fairly good idea of what I wanted to do, but I was really impressed by the job that Mike did when he came out to do this survey of the crawl space and to present some possible solutions to us. And he did give us a whole range of solutions. And another thing I thought that was a good point, or in the company's favor, was that Mike didn't try to upsell us to things that we didn't need. Just about everybody that I dealt with from the company seemed really top-notch. Like I said, I've already talked about how great Mike was when he came out on the visit, and he kept in communication with us. I talked with a couple of people in the office several times to schedule the work, and then after the work was done, and they were always, available, professional, and the guys especially that came out and did the work. There were 3 different sets of guys that came out here. They did a fantastic job. I would say that I had a really good experience with them. And I'd say I really recommend you. I really recommend that somebody use the company because I've had a really good experience.